What's up, everybody? So my wife and I just watched this video of it was Anthony Brian Logan's video on uh, the Chelsea Handler tweets that she, um, I guess, has just released in the past couple, hours or in the past 24 hours in regards to 50 Cent voting for Trump or endorsing Trump because of Biden's tax plan. Um, I just want to say real quick, like, the things that she is saying, and this is something that everybody's gonna say. So I mean, I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time on it because it's so blatant and glaring that it'll blind you. Her remarks towards 50 Cent and the interview with Jimmy Fallon after are some of the most racist things, some of the most blatant racist things that I've seen in a long time. And there's been a lot of racism from the left. So, if you don't know, what she tweeted to 50 Cent was something to the extent of, and you can look it up for yourself, never believe exactly what I'm telling. Like, I mean, you can believe what I'm telling you, but just do your research so that you don't get me wrong, because I'm human being. Everybody makes mistakes. But what she said was, "Hey, fucker, um, I will pay your taxes, and I will pay your taxes happily. Black Lives Matter. Remember, that's you, fucker." And 50 Cent basically tweeted back to her, like, some bullshit about, no, this is affecting my love life now. And I guarantee it's because she's probably had a lot of people say that they're not going to work for him anymore or work with him. And I bet that the companies like Stars that endorse 50 Cent, where he has TV shows and business dealings with, have probably approached him over this, because this is it's such a big deal when you are a Trump voter. Uh, when you have a career in the industry, in the entertainment industry. So, um, moving on to the interview with Jimmy Fallon, she said he asked her what did you say, what happened with that, and she said that she reminded 50 Cent that he was black, so he can't vote for Donald Trump. And I mean, I don't even have to break this down. That is racism. And that's not funny, right? Like, racism. Well, racism's kind of funny sometimes. Like, anytime that you hurt somebody over um, the color of their skin or their religion or anything is wrong. It's wrong. But, like, in a certain setting, in like a comedy club setting, racism's kind of funny. Your racist jokes are funny sometimes. Like, and this is where the left started a long time ago by banning stuff like that, and now um, they're letting the racism bone show, and it's not in the right context, so it's not funny, and it's the simple truth is, like, I wouldn't even care. I don't care. But when you tell me that I'm racist because I vote for a certain person, and you're saying things like that, I have to tend to believe that whoever you're supporting is racist, and or you yourself are racist. So I just think that we have done the right thing by letting the left just break themselves down, because they've done the best job with it. Like, we could never have done the Trump campaign, Republicans, just other Americans that don't believe the hate and shit that they have been spewing and the censorship that they've been applying for the past few years, but even like just Americans that don't follow that narrative have done the right thing by just letting them do this because they just don't know when to shut up. And I think that's awesome. It's really funny because, like, think about it. These people think that they're right. These people think that they're right. Meanwhile, they are some of the most racist, prejudiced, moronic, ignorant people in the world. So we've done the right thing. Apparently, it's not okay in 2020 to support somebody for their policy. Even if you're critical on other things with them, you support one thing and you're automatically called multiple things that could be potentially very hurtful to your career and your life, which it really shouldn't be. I mean, I don't know. It shouldn't be like this, man. But so I just thought that was funny that she did that. I think it's funny that she is so arrogant. And what I wanted to say too was like when she says Black Lives Matter, remember, what does that have to do with Trump? Black Lives Matter are anti what they claim to be. Well, what they claim to be is Marxist, and they don't hide that. Well, I guess they did recently, but everybody knows that. And well, what they say that they stand for, what they're very public about, is police brutality against people of color. And as far as I know, Donald Trump isn't a cop. He might be the president, but he's not a cop. So what does that have to do with him voting for Trump? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, Black Lives Matter has so far past its original battle cry, you know? Like, it used to be, at first, like, it was perceived, at least a little bit, to be a movement for something, whether that was a positive movement or negative, whatever, you know? And now it's become this thing where if you're on the left, you say Black Lives Matter in any situation. So it's become, yeah, I guess like a battle cry. And the sad part about that is these people don't realize that normal people that work and don't really affiliate in political activism or anything, or we all know that Black Lives Matter. We weren't the ones that said that they didn't. You were. Right? So the left is just, the current left is now based in racism. And I'm pretty sure that was a Democratic plot. And there seems to be a lot of evidence that supports that. And it also, just look at it. Just look at the situation and you'll find that too. So, I don't know, guys. I just think it's fucked up that she is able to do that, say that. And even when millions of people call her up for being racist and ignorant, she's still not perceived that way in the media, you know? But if somebody else on the right would have done something like this, they wouldn't have a career anymore. So, I don't know. It's cold as shit outside, so I'm gonna go in. But you guys have a good day and stay safe. And don't be racist. Bye.